Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Princess Anne High School versus Maggie Walker Governor School.
Hello and welcome. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. We're celebrating our 20th season of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Congratulations to today's academic athletes who have made it to our semifinals and will receive a share of this season's scholarship money. They are the Cavaliers of Princess Anne High School, coached by Jason Tomick. The oldest secondary high school in Virginia Beach, Princess Anne High School, is home to an international baccalaureate program. Also with us today in the semifinals, the Green Dragons of the Maggie Walker Governor School, coached by Adam Rachi and Drew Austin. Located in the city of Richmond, the Maggie L. Walker Governor School for Government and International Studies is a public regional magnet high school that draws students from 13 jurisdictions across the Commonwealth. Newsweek magazine recognized Maggie Walker Governor School as one of the most elite public schools in America. And it's great to have all of these students here with us today, and congratulations to them to making it through to the semifinals out of the 36 schools competing this season on Battle of the Brains. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wanting to answer will buzz in and wait for me to call on them before giving that answer. Any interruption of questions is allowed, but an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, welcome. Good luck. Here is the first toss-up round. What National Basketball Association franchise plays in San Antonio, Texas? Trevor?
Spurs.
Correct. It was created on July 10th, 1940, when the Constitution of 1875 was suspended. Name this government of unoccupied France from 1940. Trevor?
Vichy France.
That is correct, until 1944. When this vegetable is featured in a dish, the dish's name may be appended with the word Florentine. A good source of vitamins A and C, what is this leafy green? Trevor?
Spinach.
Correct. The largest stock market in the United States is the New York Stock Exchange. On what famous 8-block-long? Trevor?
Wall Street.
That is correct, in Manhattan. New rules for 2023 in Major League Baseball include rules on pickoffs, shifting, and the implementation. Trevor?
Designated hitter.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Maggie Walker. And the implementation of what kind of device on pitchers? Yash?
Like a pitching clock?
That is correct, the pitch clock. For a particle, it equals the cross product of the position and linear momentum vectors. For a rotating body, the external torque equals the change in this quantity with respect to time. Yash?
Speed.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Princess Anne. What is this quantity, the rotational analog of linear momentum? Liam?
Angular momentum.
Angular momentum is correct. The headquarters of the European Union is located in which Belgian city? Timothy?
Brussels.
Correct. There are many multi-legged creatures in our world, including this one that may have 1,000 of them. Timothy?
Millipede.
Millipede is correct, living creature with the most legs. Its slogan once included the company name. Boy, oh boy, it's a blank toy. Light Bright, Play-Doh, and Mr. Potato Head and Nerf toys are made by what Rhode Island company? Timothy?
Hasbro.
Correct. Which 1952 John Steinbeck novel featuring the Trask and the Hamilton families is based on the biblical story of Cain and Abel? Trevor?
East of Eden.
Correct. Which European city is set to host the 2024 Summer Olympics? Trevor?
Paris.
Paris is correct. In the 2023 Chinese zodiac, it is currently the year of what long-eared furry mammal? Trevor?
Rabbit.
Correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
Formed by damming the Roanoke River, what is the deepest lake in Virginia at 250 feet?
Trevor?
Smith Mountain Lake.
Correct. Charles Nordhoff and James Hall were co-authors of Pitcairn Island, Men Against the Sea, and what even more famous seafaring epic made into a 1962 movie? Trevor?
Mutiny on the Bounty.
Correct, starring Marlon Brando and Richard Harris. Stretching from Afton, Virginia to Cherokee, North Carolina, what was the most visited U.S. national park in 2022? Trevor?
Smoky Mountain.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Sam?
Blue Ridge.
I need you to be more specific.
Blue Ridge Mountain?
It was the Blue Ridge Parkway. As the first governor of Deseret, this man sent a request. Liam.
Brigham Young.
Correct. Mormon leader. The title character lives next to Salamano, whose dog suffers from mange. Mother died today begins what existentialist novel? Sam.
The Stranger?
Correct, by Albert Camus. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. What is the product of 7 and 8? Timothy.
56.
That is correct. Deciduous trees lose their leaves every year. Spell deciduous. Trevor.
D-E-C-I-D-I-O-U-S.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker. Timothy.
D-E-C-I-D-U-O-U-S.
That is correct. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our team so far. They've got a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round here on Battle of the Brains.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne with 100 points. Our team from the Maggie Walker Governor School with 60 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead, but first let's meet today's players. First, we want to meet our team from Princess Anne High School in Virginia Beach. They are the Cavaliers. First up is Ryan Joe, who is a senior. He's in the International Baccalaureate program, has been on the Scholastic Bowl at Princess Anne, and is also the class vice president. Ryan enjoys math and psychology, and in his free time enjoys biking and juggling, and congratulations, will be attending Cornell University. Next up is Keen Tao, who is a senior, also in the IB program, enjoys chemistry, math, and computer science, and hopes one day to become a prominent researcher in STEM. Next up is our team captain. Trevor Darr is a junior. He's also in the International Baccalaureate program. Enjoys playing on the school volleyball team. He's a musician, plays guitar. He likes writing and participating in student government. And wrapping up our team from Princess Anne is Liam Senzon, who is a junior. He enjoys playing the cello, studying history, and reading Transformers comic books. That is our team from Princess Anne High School. Good to have you here in our semifinals. Now let's meet our team from the Maggie Walker Governor School here in Richmond. They are the Green Dragons. First up is Vienne Nguyen, who is a senior, enjoys knitting and crocheting in her free time, also enjoys drawing, painting, and sculpture. Next up is our team captain, Sam McNamee, who is a junior, is involved in Model UN and participates in economics challenges, enjoys reading fantasy novels and playing video games. Next up is Timothy Porter. Timothy's a junior who enjoys playing the guitar and the viola and is a member of the Model United Nations Club. And wrapping up our team from Maggie Walker is Yash Saxena, who likes astronomy and is curious about strange phenomena in extreme conditions, and he plays the violin, enjoys watching YouTube and sleeping. That is our team from the Maggie Walker Governor School. Good to have both of these teams here with us today in the semifinals. And now it's time for our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. And if a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, here are today's categories from which you may choose. They are potpourri, Spider-Man villains, and fictional animals. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers. There is no deferring in this round. And per the rules, the high score team will get first choice of category. That is our team from Princess Anne. Trevor, you can quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you'd like to play.
We're going to take Spider-Man villains.
All right, I'll give you the clue. Name the villain. First is Mob Boss, large and powerful.
Kingpin.
Correct. Dr. Kirk Connor's alter ego.
Lizard.
Correct. Alias Flint Marco wears a striped green shirt.
Sandman. Sandman.
Correct. Evildoer with tentacles.
Dr. Octopus.
Correct. Insane Norman Osborn.
Green Goblin.
Correct. Eddie Brock and an alien symbiote.
Venom.
Correct. Master of illusion and robotics.
Mysterio.
Correct. Criminal who discovered the Green Goblin's lair.
The Prowler? Scorpion? Scorpion.
That would be Hobgoblin. Early foe, a carnivorous bird.
Vulture.
Correct. And finally, portrayed by Jamie Foxx in the movies.
Electro.
And that is correct. Good job. You watch a lot of Spider-Man movies or read the comic books. I don't know. All right, Maggie Walker. It will either be potpourri or fictional animals. Sam, talk it over with your team quickly and let me know what you'd like to play.
Fictional animals, please.
All right. Given the common name for a type of fictional animal described by each of the following. The first is Little Mermaid's Sebastian.
Crab.
Correct. The humble and terrific Wilbur.
Pig.
Correct. Gary on SpongeBob SquarePants.
Snail.
Correct. Hagrid's pet Aragog.
Spider.
Correct. Aslan, the ruler of Narnia.
Lion.
Correct. Dora, the explorer's swiper.
Fox.
Correct. Singers, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Chipmunk.
Correct. Black Beauty.
Horse.
Correct. The Jungle Book's Baloo.
Bear.
Correct. And finally, Disney's Princess Tiana.
It would be human.
She was a frog.
Wow.
We were asking for animals.
But humans are an animal.
We'll go to the judges on that one. All right. A good job with the category round teams. Up next, another toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. We'll be right back.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 145 points. Our team from Maggie Walker Governor School with 105 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. Just a reminder, a team will lose points for a question interrupt with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have the chance to answer. And there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go, teams. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. Sam has 17 donuts. Sevi has twice as many donuts as Sam and half as many as Bill. How many donuts does Sevi have? Ryan?
68.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Timothy?
34.
34 is correct. This man believed that all things are numbers. Name this pre-Socratic philosopher traditionally credited with a namesake theorem about Sam?
Pythagoras.
Correct, about right triangles. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here's another Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
Whose violent revolt led the Virginia legislature to prohibit teaching enslaved people and freed African Americans to read and write?
Trevor?
Nat Turner.
That is correct, Nat Turner. What active volcano is the highest point on the island of Honshu? Trevor?
Mount Fuji.
Correct. What is the term for the temperature of minus 273 Trevor?
Absolute zero.
That is correct. Hugh Jackman stars as Jean Valjean in the 2012, Trevor?
Les Miserables.
Correct, the novel by Victor Hugo. This famous general once said, "A pint of sweat saves a gallon of blood." Name this World War II personality known for his pearl-handled revolvers. Trevor?
George S. Patton.
That is correct, nicknamed Blood and Guts. The central figures of this fifth New Testament book sail to Rome in a ship with a Gemini figurehead. Sam?
Acts of the Apostles.
That is correct. I-66 from Strasburg, Virginia to Washington, D.C. is one of the shortest interstate highways at 74.8 miles. The longest, I-90, runs 3,027 miles from Seattle to Boston. What interstate runs for nearly 2,000 miles north to south through 15 states? Trevor?
I-95.
That is correct, including Virginia. What is formed when DNA strands are coiled around and interwoven with protein? Ryan?
Histone.
That is incorrect. Interwoven with protein molecules. Maggie Walker? Timothy?
Chromatin.
It's chromosomes. The waters off which U.S. state are known as the graveyard. Sam?
North Carolina.
Graveyard of the Atlantic, North Carolina is correct. This book was written by Margaret Wise Brown, featuring a cow jumping over the moon, a bowl of mush, and an old lady whispering hush. Name this popular... Trevor?
Mother Goose.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Maggie Walker. Name this popular children's bedtime book first published in 1947. Sam.
Good night, moon.
That is correct. Which one of the U.S. military's 6 branches has the motto Semper Supra, or always above? Trevor.
Space Force.
That is correct. Name either of the 2 present-day U.S. states that include land acquired by the 1854 Gadsden Purchase. Timothy.
New Mexico.
Say for me again.
New Mexico.
That is correct, and Arizona is the other. This man is most associated with the literary Sturm und Drang movement. Trevor.
Goethe.
Johann Goethe is correct. His first collection of stories was published in 1837 as Twice Told Tales. Bien.
Hawthorne.
Nathaniel Hawthorne is correct. Which General Motors brand produces the vehicles Corvette, Camaro, and Trailblazer? Sam.
Dodge.
That is incorrect. Princess Anne? Liam?
Chevrolet.
That is correct. The next question is spell Chevrolet. Trevor?
Chevrolet.
That is correct. This nation's largest lake, Tonle Sap, is just south. Sam?
Cambodia.
That is correct. In music, how many sharps are in the key of D major? Timothy?
2.
That is correct. F sharp and C sharp. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll double the point score for our team. Stay tuned to see which of today's teams will go on to compete for the championship here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores as we head now into the final round here in our semifinal match on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 225 points. Our team from the Maggie L. Walker Governor's School with 205 points. Now in this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, and so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finished reading the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. What is the subtitle of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Liam?
The Black Pearl.
I need you to be more specific.
The Curse of the Black Pearl.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. Chad is mailing a college application that weighs 6 ounces. If it costs 40 cents for the first ounce and 25 cents for each additional ounce, how much will Chad pay for postage? Trevor?
$1.65.
That is correct. The planet Jupiter has fierce storms in the atmosphere around its equator. One of these persistent storms, Trevor?
Great red spot.
That is correct. In physics, what is defined as a subatomic particle with a net charge that is negative? Keen?
Electron.
Correct. This island city in Mexico's Lake Texcoco has a population of over 300,000 and covered over 5 square miles. Sam?
Tenochtitlan.
That is correct, the capital city of the Aztec Empire. Though seen as conservative, he was the first ruler to come to the aid of the American Revolution. Name this French king. Sam?
Louis XVI.
That is correct, who lost his head in 1793. What is the most populous city in Texas? Trevor?
Houston.
Correct, approximately 2.2 million people. Triton is a moon that orbits which planet in our solar system? Keen?
Neptune.
Correct. This measure of the average kinetic energy of particles in a system, Timothy?
Temperature.
That is correct. This word describes a pre-recorded digital or audio file that can be downloaded to a media player. What is the term for these hosted programs on a variety of topics? Trevor?
Podcasts.
That is correct. Always 6.5 weeks before Easter, what name is given to the day of the start of Lent? Trevor?
Could you repeat the question, please?
I can. Always 6.5 weeks before Easter, what name is given to the day of the start of Lent?
Pentecost.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Bien?
Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday is correct. In 1644, this group claimed the mandate of heaven by conquering the Ming Dynasty. Sam?
Qing Dynasty.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Princess Anne. Name this ethnic group from the northeast China that formed the Qing Dynasty, China's last. Liam?
The Manchu.
That is correct. It has 540 rooms and covers approximately 4 acres. In 1793, George Washington laid the cornerstone. Identify this famous Washington, D.C. landmark. Sam.
U.S. Capitol.
That is correct. Founded in 1763, the Touro Synagogue is the first in the American colonies. On the same site, the first Baptist church was built 121 years earlier by its colonial founder, Roger Williams. Sam.
Rhode Island.
That is correct. What number is associated with the varieties of the H.J. Heinz Company? Trevor.
57.
Correct. The headwaters of the Amazon River is located 17,000 feet high in what South American mountain range? Sam.
Andes.
Correct. One of his campaign slogans was 54-40 or fight. Liam.
James K. Polk.
That is correct. This man wrote a dialogue of comfort against tribulation while lodged in the Tower of London for refusing to recognize Anne Boleyn as queen. Sam.
Thomas More.
Correct. It was during the reign of the Emperor Titus in 79 CE that which Italian volcano, erupted?
Vesuvius.
Trevor. Correct. This 1970 book claimed that industrial society would be replaced by a super-industrial society, overwhelming people with the rate of technological and social change. Name this work by Alvin Toffler, whose namesake disorientation is caused by progress. Trevor.
Could you repeat the question, please?
This 1970 book claimed that industrial society would be replaced by a super-industrial society, overwhelming people with the rate of technological and social change. Name this work by Alvin Toffler, whose namesake disorientation is caused by progress.
Nausea.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Sam?
The New Society.
The book is Future Shock. And that buzzer is the end of our match. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains.
And now here is the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams will compete for this season's championship. It was a fabulous match by both of our teams today. The team from Maggie Walker Governor School ends the match with 345 points. A great job today by Yash, Timothy, Sam, and VN. Our winners today with a final score of 445 points and going on to play for the championship, our team from Princess Anne High School, the Cavaliers. Great job today by Ryan, Trevor, Keen, and Liam. We will see you all in the championship round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains. Please join us next week as the Trinity Episcopal School Titans face off against the Knights of Cave Spring High School, and we'll see you then. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.